And it's also a pleasure to see the room is full, to see the fantastic numbers that EFIB has attracted this year.
I remember sharing a belief that we have in Dupoint that one should never waste a good crisis, and that this crisis could actually accelerate the efforts that society, governments, industry and other stakeholders were putting into finding ways to mitigate climate change and to decrease our footprint on the planet.
Now, there's no way I consider industrial biotechnology to be a panacea, and I don't think it's going to solve all problems. But I think it is part of a toolkit that can be used going forward to ensure greater stability and greater sustainability.
The biggest challenge in the short term is really to get now plants built, large-scale biorefineries built and optimized. And in the long term, to ensure that the biomass is grown by farmers all across Europe. The biggest need we have is for coherence and alignment of actions, from very ambitious goals for renewable content to clear procurement policies, preferential sourcing policies, where governments, which often are half of the economy, buy products based on their renewable content.
One trend is very clear, that we understand now better the need to have a coherent view on these various parts of the bioeconomy. So we don't any longer look at just in kind of separation to the biofuels or food or bio-based materials, but we realize that these are really just different sides of the same puzzle, if you wish, and we cannot solve one without looking at the others.
I don't think we've really gotten serious, truly serious yet, about the great threat that our dependence on petroleum is to economic security, to national security, to climate security. And maybe the European view is that we're further ahead in that, but I think we're still not serious enough there. Having said that, we're way ahead of where we were a decade ago. And we have some momentum, just need to keep pushing it and building the momentum.
The chemicals industry has not got the kind of financial resources that are required to do this. We need not the public purse, which is paying for the research, but the private resources to come in and bring investment into the scale-up of these processes in order to make our invisible processes rework our whole world.
The common agricultural policy that's being revised at the moment needs to look also at the possibility of farmers to look to produce bio-based products, raw materials for the bio-based economy. If we're serious about the bio-based economy and we want to produce more and more bio-based products, we need to have the raw materials and we should produce them in Europe and not import them. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is we have to have a better coherence of policies from agricultural production to research and innovation and to market pull. We need to have those lead market initiatives implemented. We need to have more communication and education to consumers, but also to industry about the advantages of a sustainable bio-based economy.